Hey everyone, I'm just here representing the gym. We're gonna do a quick interview just to show you guys what this gym is about. So I'm here with George. My name's Anthony, by the way. Okay, George. Where did the name Rockets come from?
Rockets and that was actually a nickname that I earned back in high school. So I'm Rockets.
What's a nickname you earned?
Yeah.
Well, can you describe why that nickname?
Well, basically, um, Rockets Gym or Rockets. The name Rocket started because of a little competition we have between some friends. We decided to see who could be the best from everybody, but everybody was good at something, either running or push-ups or bench press or even checkers. And we were like, well, I can beat you there, but you can beat me here. So we said, you know what we're gonna do is some kind of a competition. So if we're gonna put all the events, just put them there, and then we're gonna choose. And if I can beat you at your best, then I'll take your belt buckle with me. So it started kind of stupid, but eventually it generated to 7 belt buckles. AO, the 7 letters on Rockets. So that's how it officially started, and then I was able to win the first belt with the 7 belt buckles. And even though we tried to do more, many of them graduated. Then I graduated. So eventually there was only 2 belts. The first one, which I got, and then the second one the year after I graduated. After that, then most of the records remain. Other ones were broken, and that was it. But basically, the Rockets doesn't really represent me. It represents a lot of people put together. To the point that today, Rockets Gym is just one thing. Rockets Corp represents many people just in the U.S., Mexico, Cuba, Canada, and Europe. It's just
Pretty much a combination of.
everybody's put together. It's basically nobody's good at something, but you get a little piece of everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. What does the gym have that no other gym has?
That's a good question. Basically, everything and nothing at the same time. Because we got everything the other gyms don't have, and we have nothing of what they so-called represent.
Well, from my understanding, most gyms have treadmills, bikes, dumbbells,
Well, yeah,
things like that. You know.
But you see, machines don't make a gym, correct? Now, we
Right.
do have the fundamentals of what a gym is, but essentially, what makes this gym stand out or just be more than the other gyms is the actual facility and the right combinations of the right equipment and the right guidance, which is the most important thing.
Right, that is.
Because you can have a treadmill here and you can have a treadmill in your house, but if you don't know how to use that treadmill in dynamic ways and you don't have the right guidance, pretty much it's just a machine that is just going to be there.
Right.
You know.
That's right. What made you choose and approve each member here? Actually, each staff that you have, every single staff that you have here, every single trainer that you have here. What made you approve them?
Was
Why
not-
them?
Was not so much a proof, but I see this like a ship. You know, you have to have the right kind of people with you, because it's not everybody sees like, okay, this is your gym. If it grows or goes big, it's because of me, and that's not necessarily right. I'm in charge of the inside of the gym, make sure that people who are here accomplish their goals, but how the people get here. Everything, going from whoever cleans the gym to whoever answers the phone. It's a combination of the right people at the right time. And the first thing I did is I brought people who I knew, and I knew how they worked, and I know I could trust. That was the first right combination. I mean, people that you know and start with you from zero. Eventually, they can share the same dream that you have and respect you enough to be able to give 110% even when you're not around there. And that, I think, for me, mostly it's not so much you because anybody can answer the phone, but mostly it's trust. You have to trust that that person is going to take care of your interests like if you were there as well.
Do you take into considerations about the client's goals?
Of course, the gym, I mean, for me, a gym has to be only about the client's goals because otherwise, why they're here, right? It just doesn't make any sense. I've been in other gyms and worked in other gyms where I've seen people being there for years and they hit a plateau, they never get out of it. You see them do the same routines over and over, or they just look at other people to see what they can do. And it's sad to know that in other gyms, everything is bound by, if you don't pay me, I can't help you. Because then pretty much some people can't afford to pay that much. In this gym, you, based on your goals, is exactly where you're going to be put. So if you're put in a certain place in a certain class, it's because that's the right class for you to accomplish your goals. So from the get-go, right off the back, as soon as you say I do, and you're committing yourself to a program in this gym, the first priority is your goals.
Right. Okay. What's the vision for Rocket's gym?
Well, for right now, the biggest vision is to accomplish the many goals possible, to bring and let people know the difference, because this is a unique unique idea of a gym that you're not going to see anywhere else. And for that matter, when something new comes along, not a lot of people know or understand new. You know, like some of the new stuff that comes out, first people don't really see it until people start using it. Then they go like, okay, maybe I'll try it. And the first thing of our new idea is expansion and get to know them. As for the long run, Rocket Gym should be the next dominating gym in about 5 years, when we can take over first the state and sooner or later about the West Coast. Yeah.
Great. Are you worried of other people coming to copy your ideas and diminish Rocket's gym?
Well, let's be realistic. That this diminish. Of course, there's going to be people, and it has happened. And you know, people come in and from other gyms, and they're not so much here because of good faith. They're here just because they want to see why people are coming this way. The biggest mistake is that they think that they can just come in, and I'll be like, okay, well, he has this, so I'm going to come and copy and paste this to my gym, and that's going to make me better. It's not. It's just they can come and photograph the whole gym and duplicate it exactly the same. It's just not going to be the same because the system that was developed, like I said before, the guidance, whatever the idea of the gym, especially the classes that are X Factor Evolution or CrossFit Fundamentals, everything comes from ahead. That's something they can take. And my expectations, my way of working, my dedication, and the work that I do with my other trainers and everybody here, that's something they can copy and paste. The results and how you push people, how you know how to motivate them, that's something you can copy and paste. You know, the way I train, I can probably say that until today, there's nobody out there that can do the same thing that I do. And for that matter, they can never be diminished. Compared, you know, they will actually understand that if they're here because they actually have recognized that we are better than them, and that's why they're here. You know, just it's a matter of fact of just having some respect for themselves and be like, you know what, I'm here, and let's understand that and don't try to pass by. But for me to be worried about it, not really. I mean, eventually, the same people that come and copy are the same people that eventually end up losing clients to us. You know. That's it.
Who should come to the gym and who should not? Meaning, is anyone welcome here?
Well, yeah, of course, everybody's welcome. It's just, this is a high performance gym, so it's kind of like saying if you don't want to get hurt, if you don't want to bleed, don't go into boxing. It's it doesn't fit. It's like if you don't want to get hit, you would not go into a boxing gym and train, because eventually you will get hit. You know, basically with that said, this gym is a high performance gym. I mean, you will be here to if you train here, you will actually sweat blood and tears, because we push you to that limit. We make sure you become something different from the time you get here. You start seeing the change, not just physically but mentally, because you start believing in something you never did before. Because you eventually see yourself doing things and like you never did before, even in your prime years. And so a lot of people come, and just like in other gyms, people come, people leave too, because this is a hard gym. I'm hated by a lot of people, including some of my clients, which I'm alright with that. It just comes with the job. But my job is not to be like it, but to give you the results you're looking for. And so if you really want that, if you have that fighting spirit inside, sometimes you want to do something but you don't know how, then you should be here. And if you want to lose weight, you should be here, because you can find out more things that you want, you know, because you can have someone that says, I just want to lose 10 pounds, but they think 10 pounds will be in a year. Then they lose it in a month. Then they start wondering, maybe I can lose another 10. And then I can lose another 10. And as they just take one step and one step, they start wanting more.
Right.
For me, that's a change of life, because now you want more than you ever wanted before. So anybody who actually wants to change their life should be here. If you just want to be here just because you want to come to this gym and expect just to come lift weights and have no pain, no injuries, no soreness, no nothing, you will have a big problem with it. But beyond that, realistically, in here, quitting is not an option.